Hi, love bunnies. I hope you guys are all doing so well. Welcome back to the beauty house. In today's video, if you are wondering why don't you have any makeup on, it is because we are going to be discussing skincare, in particular the brand ClearDea. If you like to see products that I got from them, as well as how I utilize their products, be sure to continue to keep on watching. So it is summertime and there are so many pop-up shops and workshops. And because you guys know, outside of just wearing makeup, I preach to you guys all the time about skincare and the importance of your skin. That is the true foundation before anything else that you do to your face when it comes to applying makeup. So this brand that I haven't heard about before, but I saw that they was having a pop-up and I said, hey, I love pop-ups, I love an event that's free, and I love skincare, so why not? So the brand pop-up that I went to is called ClearDea. Now they are a Korean skincare brand, if I'm not mistaken. They are a Korean skincare brand and they have products that's now in Ulta. So that's why I did a pop-up. So I went to the pop-up. It was really small and intimate because they were doing it as a class, kind of, to get to know the products, to feel the products, and to try the products out. So one, it was extremely informative. The founder of the brand, if I'm not mistaken, she was the one that was holding the class along with two other people to translate what she was saying. She definitely did demos. She was speaking about the ingredients that was in the product as well as packaging. And at the end of it all, we got a goodie bag, or a goodie box, if you will. So I'm going to share with you guys what I got. And I didn't even open this up, honey. I waited to save this for you guys. So this is what we got. So excited. I was so excited when they came out with these. I was like, oh yeah. Now, do I have space for it? No, but that doesn't even matter. So when we open up the box, like I said, this is me open up with you guys. Now I do use the products because, like I said, we were able to test them out. So everything that's in here, I do have that's already open and I do utilize them. So in it, we got a mirror and it has their name on it, ClearDea, as well as Ulta. And I think, like I said, they are in Ulta. So if I run out of anything, probably gonna pop up there. Now, it comes with two masks, which I love mask. This is their Mucin Collagen EFG fitting mask. Now, all the ingredients, I'm going to have to do a little bit more research, but when it comes to Korean skincare, mucin is one of those ingredients that I hear is really good. It adds a lot of hydration to the skin, and I hear it is exceptionally good. It is a collagen mask, and this is supposed to help soothe and illuminate and firm the skin. So that's what collagen is for. Now it's not open yet because I still haven't, clearly I didn't use it just yet. But also when it comes to products such as collagen and retinol, I don't play in those realms just yet. Now those are utilized. I can utilize them for preventative reasons, but again, when it comes to my skincare, I don't do too much. I am in my 30s and I have a skincare routine that doesn't require too much. So I don't know if I'm going to use this mask or not, maybe just to see the feel of it. But again, this is their collagen mask. Now, their next mask is their green tangerine pore talk mask. Now, if I'm not mistaken, from what I do recall, green tangerine is one of their main ingredients that they utilize in majority of their products. Now, again, I don't want to lie to you about the benefits of it, but that's one of their main ingredients. So for this mask, it is supposed to have 5 main benefits, which are skin fit adherence, which means when you put it on, it should adhere to the face nicely how it should. It is quick absorption. it is rapidly soothing as well as it's an intensive pore care. Now, I do want to try this because if I'm not mistaken, it's supposed to draw out like the blackheads or anything like that. And I want to test it out just to see. Now, I don't really have too much blackheads. That's not really an issue for me that I have. But once in a while, they do appear on my nose a bit. So I want to try this just to see what it would do for that. If I'm not mistaken, majority of their products are also soothing, which is good because you want your skin to be soothing. And one thing that they did say, and I never knew this, and I'm going to have to Google the numbers for you guys, but your body is supposed to be at a certain temperature and your face as well is supposed to be at a certain temperature. And I never really knew that. So the whole reasoning, or one of the main effects that they, or the main benefits I should say, that they have with their products is that it is soothing. So I do like that about it. Now, it also came with a headband. You guys know I love a good headband. It came with a headband and it has their brand name on it, ClearDea, as well as a pair of wristbands. Now, these don't fit my wrist, so unfortunately I probably won't use them. But if you guys don't know what these are for, you know how when you're washing your face or brush your teeth or anything like that, when it comes to you being at your sink, the water all of a sudden, I don't know how gravity works, but it goes up the arm. Such a crazy thing. These, you put it on your wrist, and this is supposed to pretty much capture the water so it doesn't go up your arm. So that's the point of that. We also have, now this is how you guys know I didn't open up anything, okay, but everything in here, like I said, we did test out. Now, this is a Mucin Mineral Vita Bubble First Essence. Now, this is supposed to, okay, almost forgot, they have a little guide, I guess if you will, on the products and how you should utilize them. So they have a nighttime regimen and a daytime regimen. I forgot to mention that. So this product is for their nighttime regimen. So with this is supposed to help add a boost of hydration, but she did say this is highly concentrated, so it's best to use this if you need an extra boost of hydration. So what this is supposed to do, it is supposed to add hydration and a radiant glow. It has minerals as well as vitamin B12, and it helps to strengthen the skin barrier with the ceramides as well as cholesterol and fatty acids. So if you need a extra boost of hydration, you want to go in with this, but at nighttime, because it is so intense. You want to put this on at night, because at night, that's when your skin is doing what it's doing, rebuilding, repairing, doing whatever it needs to do. So that's why you put this on at night. So let me open this up. So this is it. Well, actually, it looks more separated. Once you get it, it's gonna be pretty much the white and then the red, and then you shake it up and then it does what it's supposed to do in the bottle. So this is that. Next up, we have a serum and a product for collagen. Now, this is what I say when it comes to packaging, because there's a few other items that I'm going to show you guys, and I love the packaging. These, although it looks like syringes, which I think is really, really cool, I'm not going to open it up because I have it right here. This is what it looks like. So this is the cover. You're going to take it off. That's how you get whatever it is. And then this part you could take off. So say if you have a bag you're going to carry in your makeup bag, you could take this part off, which is really, really cool. Now, she said with these, it can be utilized up to 4 times, but maybe a little bit more depending on how much you use. Now, this is retinol. Retinol is a product, or an ingredient I should say, that helps with wrinkles and fine lines. So you want to use retinol as your nighttime skincare routine if you do have a nighttime skincare routine, because retinol at night helps with cell turnover and it helps to do what it needs to do at night. So this is called the Mucin Collagen Deep Wrinkle Shot. So again, in any areas that has fine lines and or wrinkles. So that's what this is, and it is 2 of them that comes in there in the packaging. When it comes to certain ingredients, they need to be stored a certain kind of way, which is good because this is supposed to last you a decent amount of time once you do open it, and you don't want to use a lot of it. So of course, to not waste, a small packaging like this works really well, especially with retinol. And it just gets exactly where you need it to go, so it doesn't contaminate anything else. Sometimes creams or products that's in a container, especially if you don't have tools to help take it out and you're just used to using your hands, that can create contamination without you even noticing. So again, this is great. Take it out, get exactly where you need to get, and call it a day. Now this one is your Mucin Collagen Vitamin Cream Ampoule, and pretty much the same thing. Again, it's in this kind of packaging, and it is collagen. Again, that's something that you want to utilize again at night. Now, if I'm not mistaken, you don't want to pair them together, if I'm not mistaken, from what I can recall. So it would be either or. Now, Ampoule, I'm still learning and trying to understand what that is, because I got some skincare, and I'm going to talk about that brand maybe in another video. I got some skincare from another brand, and their main focus is on Ampoule. So I really have to learn a little bit more. Once I know more about it, I'm going to be able to break it down to you guys even more. Collagen is what helps with your radiance. Collagen is what helps you to have a youthful glow. So this is supposed to strengthen the skin barrier, as well as it has peptides. And it is to help with firmness and elasticity in the skin. And it helps to brighten. So it also has niacinamide as well as gluten. Gluten and niacinamides are to help with hydration as well as moisture and holding on to it. So that is what these are for. Next up, we have the collagen fitted mask, like I showed you guys in the very beginning. So this is just a package, and these are 5. Next up, I'm going to show you guys their wipes, which these were my favorite of everything that they showed, were these wipes. Now I do have them open, so I'm going to show you them. This is the packaging. You open it up, then your wipes are here, and you take them out. Right, I don't want to touch them too much, but these are the wipes. This, I don't know if you guys can see it, but these are the wipes. These are cotton face wipes. It has the speckles in it because that is what cotton looks like, as she explained. So your paper towels, for example, it's white like that because it's bleached. So she said this is pretty much in its purest form, or as pure as you can get it to be. So that is why she created these wipes. And again, just to keep the dust out, any type of residue or anything, that's why it has this lid on it. I do like these, and these are absolutely stretchy. These dries, well, not dries, but blotting it on the face after I wash my face, it feels like an absolute dream. Like I said, I do like these, and I think these are 60 that comes in here. And I still have a decent amount, and this is my box that I had took. Like I said, I didn't open that one up just yet, and this still has a decent amount. So I absolutely like this the most out of everything that I got. Next up, we have their green tangerine mild peeling pad. Now this is the box that it came in, but this is what it looks like. If you guys know the brand Medicube, that's something that became really popular. Although they've been around for some time, it's now getting some traction, and people are now getting into that. Medicube have pads like these. They have different ones. I know for brightening, I know for acne prone skin, they have quite a few. So they have their own. Now this is a dual peeling pad. This is a everyday use. She said that you can utilize this, say when you wake up in the morning, just need a boost of hydration, and pretty much you could use this, and the product that is in it, you just pat it onto the skin. Now what I do like about it, this little thing keeps falling in, so it just is what it is to me. What I do like about it, I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's no liquid in this container, right? As opposed to other brands, there is liquid in it. So she said majority of the liquid, or pretty much all of the liquid, is in the pad itself. One side has little exfoliating bumps on it, and the next side is smooth. So if you want to just utilize that and lightly exfoliate the skin, you can use that side. And or if not, just use the other side that is smooth, and you're able to put it on your face and allow it just to, again, it's soothing just sink into the skin, do whatever other things you have to get done, take it off, and whatever liquid is up there, you're just gonna rub it into your face and you should be good to go. And again, just prefer that this is utilized in the morning just for a boost or pick me up. The next item I'm going to go over is their Vitamized One Step Finishing Cleansing Balm. Now, this would be my second favorite item from this brand, and I'll tell you why. So this is it out of the packaging. Now, like I tell you guys all the time, I don't wear makeup on a regular basis. I only pretty much wear my makeup to put it on with you guys. So as you guys see, my videos is not light makeup at all. I do use a lot of makeup. So any type of cleansing oil or cleansing balm works really well to break down the makeup, so it's easier to come off of the face, and then you could go into your next step of cleansing your face, right? If you do wear makeup, you want to go in with a double cleanse. A double cleanse would be either wiping it off with your makeup wipe, and or a cleansing balm or a cleansing oil, and then of course washing again with whatever cleanser you have. So what I do like about this, and leaves my skin feeling so smooth every time that I use it, and that matters to me because depending on what kind of skin you have, and also depending on the product and the ingredient, a lot of face products tend to have alcohol in it or anything that ends in a "all," and that's what dries out the skin. So any type of cleanser or balm that you use and it feels, and your skin feels tight at the end of it all, that's because it has some kind of alcohol in it. And alcohol, because it's so drying, it also strips the skin, and that's not what you want. So with this feels like a dream. It's so soft. It breaks down the makeup completely. When I wash my face off, my face is still so soft, and I absolutely love it. So I necessarily don't have to go in with a moisturizer after, but I do anyways. But this is so smooth and it leaves the skin so soft. I absolutely love it. Now the packaging, you can see a little bit because clearly I utilized it. The packaging I absolutely love. What you're gonna do, you're gonna twist it up to as much as you need, and then you're just gonna wipe off what you need. And I do like this too, because when it comes to skincare, cleanliness and being sanitary is what matters. Most cleansing balms, because I have another one from Garnier if I'm not mistaken, and it's in a tube like this, but it's open, so I'm having to dig in it and do all of that. And sometimes, like I said, unless you wash your hands prior to, you still don't want to keep constantly digging into whatever it is, because at the end of it all, whether you know it or not, that could cause some type of contamination, and that's not what you want. So that's why I actually like the packaging on this a lot, as well as the product. Now, I've been using this for some time now, honestly speaking, and it still works really well. This was something I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna take this with me. So that is that, and like I said, I absolutely love that product. Now we have two more and we are almost done. These are two of their creams that they have. One is a gel serum and one is a cream, and these two are intended to use for daytime, right? So we are going to go over both of these. This is the Maneri Calming Gel Serum, and let me open it for you guys to show you exactly what it is. They really make these packaging like childproof, and it's ridiculous. So this is what it looks like. Again, smart packaging, I absolutely love. Now, this is suggested to use in the daytime, right? So this is a calming gel serum. It is supposed to help with hydration as well as pores. So I would assume if you have larger pores, this should be able to help to minimize the pores. This is supposed to control 80% sebum after the first use. So sebum happens when your skin is really oily. That's what it's producing, sebum. As well as it is non-comedogenic, as well as if you apply this twice a day to acne prone areas, you should be fine. Non-comedogenic means that it is not going to clog the pores. So it means non-clog poring, which should be good because it's supposed to help with pores. So you're going to utilize that. And funny as I'm talking to you guys, it just brings me back to when I used to be in Sephora, because some of these terminologies and ingredients I had to learn, because in Sephora you have your skincare, and we was able to test out a lot of new products. Pretty much all the products we was able to test out. So that's really how I first got into skincare. So I remember majority of my spiel of skincare because of Sephora. So and I think that's really when I got into skincare, was when I was working at Sephora, because it allowed me to truly understand that your skin, you really have to have your skin in the best condition that it needs to be. Whether you wear makeup or not, it's just important to have your skin in the best condition that it is, and it's important to, one, know your skin type, and two, how to take care of and maintain your skin. Right, and it's honestly sad to me, just a dash, because people would more so care about body care, right, such as lotions and body oils and body butters and body sprays, but they don't take that time to put into their face and their skincare routine. And it kind of trips me up a bit. Like, you more so see your face. That's the first thing that people see, is your face, so you should kind of want to take care of that. But that's just me. And now this is their deep cooling soothing cream. Now with this is a intense hydration boost, as well as this targets enlarged pores caused by heat irritation, as well as this is supposed to help reduce redness and give relief. It is clinically proven to calm damaged skin. Now, when it comes to these, someone had asked if you can use these cold, like if you used to put it in your fridge. So she suggested that if you was to put this in the fridge, you're either putting it in the fridge or leaving it out, but you can't do both. You can't put it in the fridge and take it out one day and then put it. No, it has to be either or. So again, everything with them, as I've noticed, is supposed to be soothing to the skin, which is what you want, especially because the skin and of course your face goes through so much phases because of the different seasons. So having any type of ingredients or products that's cooling to the skin is always great. So that is for that. This is still a newer brand, so I have to learn even more about their products. I'm glad that I do have the products to test out, but I want to learn even more about it, because my skincare routine is very simple. I can't put too much on my face. I don't utilize a lot of products. My face is sensitive. Now, it's not overly sensitive where I break out and it's just crazy. But if I put certain products on my face, very quickly my skin will tell me yay or nay, And so I try not to do too much with my skin, because I don't have acne prone skin. I don't have skin that's irritated quickly. I don't have skin that's inflamed. I say that my skin is normal. If it's too hot, it's gonna produce a bit of oil. If it's too cold, it's gonna be a little bit dry. But with me, like I told you guys before, I'm at a stage in my life, right, in being in my 30s, I do notice that my skin is doing different things, which is why I said I know I need a lot more hydration. That's one thing that I do want and need, and that's what I try to incorporate into my skincare, is hydration. So breaking out, redness, all of those, that's not really an issue that I have. So that's why too my skincare routine is very simple. And to be very honest with you, your skincare routine should be simple. You shouldn't have to utilize 50 products to get the skin that you're looking for and that you need, right? One thing that people don't talk about too much, or they do talk about it, people ignore it, is what you intake in your body. Are you consuming a lot of water? Are you consuming certain things in your diet? These are the things too that would aid into your skin being how it is. Just overall, you need to drink water, you need to hydrate, right? That's something that's really important. As well as genetics. Some people, it runs in the family of being acne prone, and some don't. In my family, we're not acne prone. Like, that's just not a thing for us. So thank God I did not go through that phase of, breaking out in the forehead and everything like that. I didn't go through that phase. But once around, when it's, you know, Mother Nature is roaring, is saying hello to me once a month, when she does occur, I would have maybe 1 or 2 breakouts. But again, that's very rare. So I don't go through any of those kinds of things when it comes to my skin. So like I always say to you guys, skincare is what matters the most. And that's why I'm so comfortable to go without wearing makeup, because I take care of my skin. That's just what it is for me. So my basic routine, honestly speaking, is if I don't wear makeup, if it's a day I have not worn makeup, I do a light cleanser, which I got a new product and I absolutely love it. So I have to share that with you guys maybe in my next video. But I do a light cleanse if I happen to go outside that day, if I had to be outside and talk to people and chat and, you know, the environment, you still want to wash your face either way. So if I happen to go outside, I do a light cleanse at the end of the night, and then I utilize my my 2 products that I have from The Ordinary. One is for hydration and one is for moisture. Hydration and moisture are 2 completely different things. We could delve into that in another video, but those are 2 different things. So I utilize both of those. Call it a day. I do have a face peel, I guess you can say, and I utilize that maybe once or twice a week, depending on how I feel. And what I do like about those products, it leaves my skin feeling soft. So technically, I don't even have to use a moisturizer when I'm done washing my face, because the products are so hydrating. So I found myself not even have to use a moisturizer for like the last 3 nights. But I used it just because. But again, like I said, I don't have to use it in the morning. I really just wipe my face off. That's pretty much it. And add a moisturizer just in case, like I said, I'm going outside. So I really don't have too much. I don't really utilize eye creams. I don't utilize any of those. I am getting back into masks. Now, I don't need them, but I just like a mask just because I like a mask. And the masks that I do utilize are always something for, of course, hydration and nourishment. So that's really it. I don't do too much things. I'm not a toner girl. I'm not a serum girl. I'm not into all of those extra things, right? Usually you'll put on a toner after you utilize something on a face that kind of stripped the face of all of its oils and stripped it down, from my knowledge. Unless I'm tripping, let me know. From my knowledge, then you would use a toner, then you go with your serums and eye creams and everything like that. I don't need that. So that's why, again, for me, I utilize a good cleanser that's nourishing and moisturizing and leaves some type of hydration to the skin. So I don't necessarily have to go in with the toner. I could just use a moisturizer and just call it a day. So that's that. I will do another part to this because, like I said, I did go to a store that is in Manhattan and I picked up a few items from there, nothing too crazy. And I went to another pop-up of another skincare brand and I tried their products. And like I said, I actually do like their products. So I'm definitely going to share that with you guys. So I hope you guys learned something. I hope you guys try out this brand. And if you do, let me know how it worked out for you guys. And also get into my comments. Let's chit chat. Hello. Let me know what your skincare routine is, or if you need to change anything at all. I thank you guys so much for taking a part of your day and choosing to share it with little old me. I greatly appreciate it. I thank you guys always for coming to supporting me, liking, commenting. I need you guys to do that more, liking and sharing. I am seeing my subscribers go up, and I thank you guys so much for my new subscribers. This means absolutely a lot to me. And as I always say, the true foundation of beauty starts from within. Makeup is just the cherry on top. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, tell a friend, tell a friend. Be sure to follow me on all my social medias, which is at linabeautyhaus. Again, I thank you guys so much. Until next time, and I love you. Mwah.